Are you looking to invest in real estate in Miami? Well, whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, there are a few things that you should know before you take the plunge. And in this video, I'm gonna be giving you 5 tips for buying investment property here in Miami. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Joe. I'm a real estate advisor with Compass, and I have people reaching out all the time looking to buy investment properties in Miami, whether it's for Airbnb or someone's looking for a multifamily or just a condo that they can rent out long term. I have helped hundreds of people move to Miami. If I can help you out, my contact information is in the show description below. Let's jump in with the 5 tips. So tip number 1 is going to be location, 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 because one of the most important factors to consider when it comes to investing is the location. Miami is very different than Miami Beach, and I have a lot of people reaching out and they want to buy a condo for Airbnb and they're looking in Miami Beach. And the thing is, I'll talk about this in a second, but you have to know the locations because the zoning and the regulations are different. So be aware of the locations because there are a lot of different neighborhoods in Miami. Some of the best neighborhoods for investment properties right now are Brickell, South Beach, downtown Miami, Kendall. These areas are popular with tourists, and they also have a strong rental demand from a short-term rental perspective and long-term rentals for tenants, making them an ideal location for a real estate investment. Also, these neighborhoods are super close to shopping and dining and public transportation, which make them highly desirable for people who are looking to rent. So when considering the location of your investment property, it's also important to think about the neighborhood's long-term potential. Look for areas that are undergoing revitalization or that have plans for new infrastructure and amenities, as this is a major indicator of future growth and development. Next, know the market. To be a successful real estate investor in Miami, it's essential to stay up to date on market trends and developments. This includes knowing the current demand for rental properties, understanding the local economy, and being aware of any projects or developments that may impact the market. One way to stay informed about Miami real estate is to read a lot of news articles online. South Florida Business Journal is my go-to every single morning. Also attending local real estate conferences and events and networking with other investors all across the industry. It's also important to know the local laws and regulations that apply to real estate investment in Miami, such as Airbnb and short-term rental regulations. So staying informed about the market and the regulations ultimately is going to help you make a more informed decision about your investment and minimize your risk at the end of the day. Next tip is to work with a local real estate agent. And this is huge because investing in real estate can be a challenging process if you're not working with somebody who's familiar with the local market and who understands that area. This is why it's so important that you work with somebody who is a local agent and who can guide you through the process. Right now in Miami and Miami Beach, for example, we have a big issue with condos and condo recertification, 40-year recertifications. It's a big deal right now, and there are a lot of agents who don't know which buildings can get financing, and a lot of deals are falling out because the agents don't know what buildings are going through these repairs. Essentially, the loans aren't getting approved because any building that is in the process of a 40-year recertification right now, Fannie and Freddie will not touch the loan. They won't buy it until the work is complete. A local agent can help you find the best investment opportunities. They will negotiate the deal for you and really just help you navigate the complex process of buying and selling real estate in Miami. The condos is a huge thing right now. You really want to work with an agent who knows their way around the condo market. They can also provide you with insight and knowledge about the local market and the trends that are going on that you might not have access to otherwise. Basically, at the end of the day, a good agent will help you find the right property that meets your investment criteria and fits your buy box. It might be size, location, and price. I have a couple other videos about this on my channel, but when choosing an agent, it's important to look for somebody who has experience working, 1, with investors, and 2, who knows the local market well. You should take a look at their reputation, their online reviews, any credentials if they've taken additional classes or education, and they should just ultimately have a good track record of success. My next tip is for financing your investment. Real estate investments require a significant amount of capital, and it's important that you have a solid plan together for financing your investment. There are several ways that you can finance your property. First off, you can just pay cash, which a lot of investors do down here. We see that about 50% of the condos sold in the last few months were all cash. Second option is that you can take a loan. And then the third option is you can partner with other investors who front you the capital and you bring them the deal. Now, one thing to know is that if you do plan on taking out a loan, you have to work with a reputable local lender who specializes in investment properties. This goes back to what I was saying about the condos. Condo financing is very tricky right now, and your deal might fall through at the last minute. So you really need to work with somebody because they can find you the best financing options and just really make sure that the deal is sound so you can make a successful investment. Next tip is due diligence and your research. Before making any investment in Miami real estate, it is important to conduct your due diligence and your research of the property. This includes inspecting the property. So you're gonna wanna have a home inspector, you're gonna wanna do a title search, reviewing any relevant legal documents, and then you should also research the property's history and the current value of rent, because if you have a tenant who's in place right now, they're probably undervalued, and you need to take a look to see what rents are going for so you know that you're getting a fair deal. Another important part that I said before with due diligence is a title search. Your attorney is going to review the property's title to make sure that there are no liens or any claims or any other encumbrances on the property that could impact its value or ownership. Also, you should review any legal documents that are associated with the property. If there's any tenants on a lease, the rental history, condo association, those rules and regulations, those are all responsibilities for the buyer to review, not the agent. If you want, you can have an attorney review them. So if you're looking to invest in real estate in Miami, just remember to focus on the location. You need to know the market, work with a local agent, secure your financing with a local lender, and just do your due diligence and you'll be successful. Investing in real estate down here is a great way to build wealth and generate passive income. However, it's always important to approach it with a clear strategy and a solid understanding of the local market. If you found this video helpful, consider giving it a like, and you can always schedule a free discovery call. The link is in the show description below where we can discuss your goals. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.